Hello everyone, my name is Hanish and welcome to my channel Good Human. So today I just want to talk about one thing, or rather few things. Uh, After 18 years of education, 13 years of work, getting a decent success, there always has been a question inside me like, is this all that to do while I'm here? Like, is this the meaning of life? And there have been a lot of moments where I have suffered from anxiety and depression because of XYZ reason. I used to get therapy. I also tried medication, but nothing helped in a way. It only managed stuff for me. So after doing everything being asked of me, there's still the question that existed in my mind was like, why I am here? There must be something. And when I went around just looking at people, uh, someone innovating, breaking the ceiling, doing things differently, right? Something that may not be expected of them, or looking at artists who are coming from humble beginnings but still are able to make their foothold, right? So all these people are similar to me, and I just question why I can't do that. Why is that I'm not able to proceed in a way, and I'm tied up in this cycle of 9 to 5 job probably, but it's more 9 to whatever in Indian culture. So one thing that I was able to understand amongst all of this is that these people who I'm looking at, they were driven by purpose and they had some self belief in them. And this was very important because even if they did some procrastination, they were always doing some action to achieve their dreams. And this made me think like, why do I doubt myself, right? I have achieved a lot, I can still do better, but there are still moments where I don't feel I have adequate information or adequate skills, or I need to do XYZ before I can proceed. But I was not sure on how to move ahead, and that was the time when I just moved to something alternative. Just turn to the books of uh, Indian scriptures, or like my from my religion, and started exploring things. I got, like, what do you say? I got introduced to some concepts of Bhagavad Gita and all, and they all made sense. Also, while doing all that, I also dived a bit into something which I have heard before as well, but I didn't believe it then, but I do it now, and that is chakras. So, while trying this, the core reason was that I was very desperate, and desperate times requires desperate measures, and I just turned to them. And while combining all these perks, my experience as a software developer, so everything is logical for me. But when I start to do all this, I started to integrate a couple of things, and these chakras made a lot of sense. So I'm gonna talk about the chakras, the 7 important chakras in our body. There are many points, energy points in the body, but the core is these 7 points. So let's walk through them. The first is the crown chakra. It is the top of her. It is at the top of her head, and it says, "I understand." So this chakra is a part of your awareness. It's a part of your analytical skills, and when you are able to hold perspectives, right, and stay calm in crisis. This is a lot that has to do with your crown chakra. Moving to next, that is your third eye. Third eye says I see. This chakra is majorly about seeing the patterns behind what is happening, or getting context out of a behavior of a certain person. So this is what third eye says. Next, coming down to the throat chakra, it says I speak. It knows when to speak, when not to speak. That is one. But also, if you speak very politely, very humbly, with respect, this chakra manages that. But if there is something that is getting blocked, you may not be able to uh, share your feelings or convey your thoughts very properly. Also, you maybe have some abusive language being used constantly while you talk. So these three chakras from the top, crown chakra, the third eye, and the throat chakra, they make a part of your awareness. Below, next comes is the heart chakra. This chakra is a junction point between your awareness and your existence. So heart chakra says I love, but uh, in today's world, because we have had so many experiences in our life, right, good, bad, we have tend to make like trust very difficult on people, as well as uh, there are there is love that too comes with a condition. So there may be a fear of abandonment that you have in you, right? People leaving you, or something not going your way, not understanding you, right? Which decreases trust and makes you create wall around your heart, right? So when this happens, the love becomes conditional. It doesn't flow, and if it doesn't flow, the energy starts to get blocked here as well. And this is where it actually starts to impact all your chakras that are related to your existence. So to start with, the fifth chakra in the series, right, the first chakra of your existence is your solar plexus. It's located below your ribcage, and it says I do. It's related to confidence. So all the confidence or action that you're able to do by believing in yourself comes from this chakra. And if the energy is not getting to this point, self-doubt gets generated, and that was the case for me. Next, we come to sacral chakra. This is the emotional chakra. It says I feel. And if you have like some bad memories or some bad experiences in life which you may not have processed or grieved, right, this chakra becomes uh, unstable and not so used, so blocked, or whatever term you can use. So that is another chakra of your existence that is not working properly. And then comes the root chakra, which says I exist. And if the energy, the flow in your body is not proper, or things you have like in your existence, you have doubt on yourself, plus you have emotional baggage that you may not have processed, right, you start to doubt your existence, right? And you tend to look at things in a way like, uh, am I here only for suffering, or is this a very menial thing that I'm here for? What's my requirement on the cosmic scale, and other things? So my uh, journey in this has been from awareness to existence, and it has helped me in some way. I have a lot less doubt on myself. I can process a lot of things, or I have processed a lot of things. There is still a lot to go. Example, putting out a video, putting ourselves in front of a large audience, right? Known, unknown, and inviting comments maybe was not a part of me, but it's okay. I'm able to go through that. I have some confidence, and I felt like sharing all this with you. Lastly, one thing just to add, and as an example, is what you can like look at a star, right? if I were a star, what I would think about myself, I'm just here emitting light, nothing doing, all in this darkness. But in the universe, that star is emitting light, which is doing many other things, right? For example, sun is helping planet Earth survive, right? So there is a lot more uh, to the perspective than what we see, and there is a reason for our existence, and there is a purpose for us all, and that's what I believe. And if you all resonate with me or like this video, please share your comments and what you think about this, and help me also refine my understanding about all this. Thank you, everyone.